Hello, and welcome to Office Hours. Have a seat. So I've been working on a lot of different things this summer, but one of the things that I've really been working on is a difference in how people learn on campus versus online. So I teach two large sections of the Intro to Law class. I have about 300 students, and each one is on campus, one is online. And one thing that I've noticed after a few years of teaching this class is that the online students don't do nearly as well on the exams as the on-campus students do. And I mean, part of that might just be proximity to me in person, just making them smarter, right? That was the first thing I thought of. But then I tried to look at it a little more scientifically, and I thought, well, okay, maybe this is a different type of student. Maybe this is somebody who's working a lot more hours, somebody who is far away from campus, somebody who has a lower GPA and is trying to bring it up with online courses, which are sometimes perceived as easier. So I started doing a research project with the Office of Teaching, Learning, and Technology. And what we found is that there really is very little difference in the students between online and face-to-face. GPA, very similar. Demographics are very similar across the board. So then we start looking at what is it that's driving this lower achievement. And one thing that we looked at right away was how engaged are students in the class. And we can measure how many people watch the videos in the online class and for how long. And we can measure in the on-campus class how many people download the slides, and I can also see from attendance how many people are there and participating. And what we found is that the participation rate and the engagement for online students is very low. About 30% of the students actually didn't watch any of the videos or watch only 10% of the videos. And we have some heat maps and things that show they tend to log on and watch videos in the first week, and then participation drops way off until the midterm, comes back up, and then drops off again until the final, and it's not a good way to learn. When I ran a correlation between the amount of video viewed and the exam scores, the correlation was really high, which is good. It means if you watch the videos, you'll do well in the class, right? But why aren't people watching the videos, especially when they're paying for the course? I don't know about you, but when I pay for something, I like to use it. Okay, so there's some factors here. And you might have heard some statistics that people won't watch any video longer than 7 minutes. And this was a stat that was derived from MOOCs, these giant open classes. Okay, so we know that applies to that, but I'm not sure it applies to everything in life, because you would go to a football game over at Kinnick Stadium, you know that's going to last longer than 7 minutes, right? You still go, you're engaged. You go watch a movie is going to take longer than 7 minutes, right? So you're engaged. So one of the things I'm thinking about is immersion and getting away from all the distractions. You probably just heard my phone ring with a reminder I have to teach online here in an hour. When people are looking at these videos on their browser, I bet they're doing a lot of other things too. I bet they have notifications, instant messages, emails. There's always the temptation to web surf, look at Facebook, whatever. So one of the things I've been looking at is a more immersive form of video. And what you are looking through the eyes of right now is a very expensive 3D camera. Okay, it has 8 lenses, and it's taking a picture there. I can go over here, right? You can see all around it. So one of my hypotheses is that if we start filming things in a more immersive way, there's going to be less distraction and more engagement. Now you're saying, do I need a pair of fancy VR goggles to watch your videos in 360 degrees? No, you don't. If you have a smartphone and $15, you can get Google Cardboard, and you can watch this video or any other in 3D. Now, if you care to shell out for a nice VR system, I have one at home that's part of this grant as well that I use for developing 3D models to illustrate cases. Well, you're going to get an even greater experience, and I imagine in time we'll probably all have something like that. But for now, for $15, this is kind of neat. All right, so one of the things we'll be trying this semester is I'm going to videotape my lectures in the round and hope that it places the students who are online more in a mindset that they're in the classroom, that they're focused, fewer distractions, and we'll see if engagement comes up, we'll see if viewing comes up. So stay tuned. hope to share a lot more cool 360 videos with you. And I have a smaller camera like this that I purchased with my own funds that I plan to take out on location, do some interviews, go to some historic legal sites with, and share that content with you as well. Alright, have a great week. We'll see you next time.